So what are you seeing or feeling or hearing right now?
Definitely like blue light. I've
Is
always like been attracted to that blue light.
is it all around you or is it a specific light, like a pinpoint of a light?
It's the tunnel that you mentioned, like it's the tunnel, it's the end of the tunnel.
Hmm. And how do you feel while you're there with the light?
What do you guys see?
Yeah, so Raymond, I just want you to imagine this beautiful blue light, the most beautiful blue light that you've ever seen. Just feel it traveling down and through your crown, just opening and radiating your crown, just clearing any density here. Just feel this beautiful, powerful blue light travel into your third eye, just clearing and cleansing your third eye. Just feeling the power and the love of your third eye. Feel this powerful blue light travel into your throat, clearing the density completely.
I definitely feel like my body like vibrating, like in my hands.
So if it gets too intense, just send it to the earth. So just send all of it to the earth because she's so happy to take it. And you can take your time if you need to.
As you're feeling that vibration, do you feel anywhere that the vibration feels different in your body that it's pulling attention to?
Right now it's just my hands, like they're tingling.
Mm-hmm. Is it too much for you or do you feel okay?
It's not too much, but it's just definitely like I can feel it. Like it's just I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. Yeah. We just imagine there's little roots in your feet that are just going down into Mother Gaia. Imagine there's this beautiful crystal in the center of Mother Gaia, whatever crystal you want to imagine, and send those roots from your feet down to her to wrap around that crystal. And you're going to ask for that energy to just flow down through her and up through your body and just up your crown so that it's just this beautiful circulatory pathway.
Yeah, definitely trying to envision that, but I can still feel the vibrations.
Are you still seeing the blue light?
I don't know, it's like the vibrations is all right, I might need to connect a little bit more and
Okay.
So let's just ask. So let's call in your higher self. And I'm going to ask you a question, Raymond. And just like the first thing that comes to mind, just say it out loud. Um, so really tune in with the vibration in your hands. Why is the vibration in your hands so important? Like, what do you do with this energy in your hands?
it's I don't know, I just feel like definitely like I create with it. I channel energy through it.
Mm.
Healing came to my mind.
Yeah, so like what I'm seeing, it's like I'm seeing that your heart is so open. Kind of like what we talked about last time, like your heart is so open as a reflector. Your body is just like radiating this healing energy, and you can learn how to move this healing energy from your heart and straight out of your hands to heal others. And it's like super powerful. It's really cool.
I feel that. I just feel the density, like it needs to go somewhere.
Start moving the hands around your own body right now. Kind of feel where your hands would like to go.
It's going through my heart area and then moving down my legs.
So when you place your hands over your heart and hold them there, what does it feel like for your hands?
Definitely. It's saying I need to like ground myself more.
Hmm. And then let's ask the question, what kind of things can you do to ground yourself more? What do you get? What are you kind of feeling that answer is?
There's definitely like attachments that I need to let go. that's just what's like coming up right now, and like my heart is just so open in that. Um, what do you guys? What can my guides help me with, like for explaining this?
You're doing a great job, actually. You're doing a really good job. The guides are leading you there. Um, okay, so let's ask about the attachments. What do they, what can they show you about the attachments? What comes up for you?
Definitely, like I'm addicted to nicotine, like vapes, and I need to let those go. And I don't know because to me, cannabis is just like so important. Like I don't know, it's like cannabis is like a gift from like the divine. Like it like messes with your consciousness, like either a good or a bad way, like depending on how you go in there. I don't know, it's just like my attachments, and like I definitely need to let go of the nicotine, and I'm just iffy about the cannabis because what can my guides say? Or
Well, let's ask. Why
uh
did you, let's ask them where did the nicotine attachment occur? Like what can they offer us as far as helping you understand that?
so I've always been deeply connected, and I never needed like any like attachments, like I don't know, like drugs, or like I don't really like to call those drugs because like I call drugs like the hardcore stuff like heroin. um I don't know how this is trying to come through. Hold on.
That's all right. And you can just keep talking and it will come through.
I knew deep down that this would be something that would, I guess, hinder my connection, but like I was at a time when I wasn't really like, aware of my like role and like spiritual like abilities. So I kind of just went with the flow.
Now, was the attachment of the nicotine, was that because you
Yeah, when
actually enjoyed the nicotine, or was it because it was more or less like you correlated that emotion with her?
I well, just like the way she introduced that into my life, I feel like it helped um maybe balance, or not balance, but like I don't know how to explain it. Sierra, what can like my guides like say?
You're doing great, I think, because this is like
Yeah,
something personal to you. So I guess I just ask you, like, deeply tune into your body. Like, where are you storing this emotion?
definitely my heart, because I when I communicate, and then like when I can't express my like true self, like I definitely feel it in my heart. Yeah, it's definitely like a deep like thing that affected me, like my connection with her, because like a lot of the people around me, like if they're just not trying to do stuff to better themselves, and then I can feel alone, and my heart feels shut down. And then definitely the nicotine, like I don't know, something to do with the heart, like helps me like deal with it, so I wouldn't like freak out or not have something to like.
When you vape or actually intake the nicotine, does it bring up emotions about your friend? Does it create that? Is it more or less the attachment to your friend and not necessarily the nicotine?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, the same as with my boyfriend, because we're both like we both do nicotine, and then I always say, "Oh, I can stop. I can do it. I definitely can stop." Like if I'm like have like an environment where now like I have to my heels. Oh my God, I feel my hands tingling right now as I'm saying this. But um, I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Um, what was I saying again?
We were talking about the if the nicotine is the attachment or if the actual friendship is the attachment they're referring to.
Has something to do. Oh yeah, like I was saying, because I know I can put myself in a spot where like I can like not do nicotine anymore. It's definitely like my surroundings and like my reflector. like because I'm reflecting like the actions and like the feelings of others around me. I guess it has something to do with like reflection, reflector.
Hmm.
Can you guys elaborate or help me like delve with that?
Yeah, so let's ask your higher guidance. Um, how can you be a reflector but not shut down your own emotions?
Definitely feel like that. Like my I feel like a blockage in my throat. And I don't know because I confuse that with my sacral because my sacral has been coming a lot to my attention. Like I've been thinking about that a lot. So I don't know.
They can be very connected. So why don't you take your hands, because you have this beautiful healing blue healing energy in your hands, and just place them over your throat. And as you have your hands there placed over your throat, really feel what comes up for you.
I don't know when as soon as you said that, like I got like the visual of being choked. I don't know how to
And
like explain that.
yeah, so let's talk about that. Let's ask your guides, what is that about? What imagery? Why are they showing that to you?
It's weird. Like my eyes are open. Should I have them closed?
I would, just to help.
I've been doing a lot of like speaking my truth and like, as soon as I put my conscious light on the issues or like where I want betterment in my life, like I can definitely like see like the improvement, like the situations like manifesting in my life that could help me like control that or just like become my truest self. I can express myself more. I don't know, like that's what just came up.
Now that
Um,
she's gone.
I know it sounds a little bit like I don't know, sad to say that, but like something to do with reflector and me mirroring her and the earlier on in my spiritual journey, like I had like trouble like speaking my truth, and then I feel like that's becoming more like easier for me. And then as soon as I do that, um, I feel like a lot of my like old relationships and stuff, they're kind of like dissolving. I don't know which word to use, like the artificial ones,
So as you are becoming more authentic, what's not in
authentic.
alignment, yeah, what's not in alignment for you, is that falling away?
Yes, definitely. And then I guess my guide just saying I need to meditate more.
Okay.
Like don't like it could be my boyfriend or like something else that could distract me or hey, let's do this instead. Like do yeah, like meditate, like follow that inner voice without distortions.
And as you meditate more, will that help ground those beautiful healing energies that are going through your body right now?
Definitely. Because I love people so much and I just want them to heal and heal. And I feel like the way I communicate sometimes, like if it gets like a little distorted, like when I get imbalanced with my communication, like my intention can come out sounding negative in a way. And how I don't know like what can I could do to like fix that. Like I get so like unbalanced sometimes when I'm trying to explain to something and they could like someone else could have like a differing view on it, but then I just get so wrapped into their view that it like messes up my own.
So let's ask if your guides can help us understand how to empower your beautiful gift of being a reflector without denying your authenticity.
The situations like will manifest in like my life that will help me like bring me like more to my authentic self. And some of those could be negative, but it's just up to me and like the way I handle it, like with unconditional love, even if it's like a negative, like interaction. Well, like not negative like about like the words being exchanged, but just like the feeling I get like in that discussion, like words unsaid, like
The
yeah.
energies that you can feel and see that is not necessarily being spoken.
Yes, definitely.
Are there, can your guides help you understand how to kind of protect your energy field so that you can kind of not let some of those things come in? Or is that something they really want you to play with and
Yeah.
master?
Yeah, like I love to wear like chakra like tree of life necklaces and stuff. Like I love crystals and like to wear them, carry like them on me when I go to work. But sometimes like I can like forget to like bring those like types of objects to like help ground me. Um
And so is that
yeah,
when the
yeah.
energy affect you more?
Yeah, but then I also feel like I'm testing myself like
Hmm.
subconsciously. Like I love to test myself like I know it's weird. I know like I need to meditate, but then like I don't know if it's my sacral speaking to me like do what like it's like this inner voice of like go with the flow, do what you want, and then like all things will just like come in time. Like don't rush. But then I feel like that can be procrastination. Like
So let's ask
um
your higher self, is that procrastination or is that the sacral speaking? What can they tell you about that?
I'm gonna need to like sit on that one for a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. You can also place your hands, and this is a great thing for you to get used to, is place your hands because there's beautiful energy there and place it over your sacral area and just kind of,
And that's like the stomach area or like
yeah,
the
yeah.
abdomen.
So like, yeah, so you're going to place it like right where the belly button is.
Um and then yeah, right when you said that's like a very sacred area, it is. And like my body twitched when you said that. I don't know how to like
Yeah, you're extremely connected to your sacral. It's so cool.
Now, what does this connect? Raymond, let's ask your higher self to help us. Does this connect with your shyness that you feel, or is that more connected with your throat, or what chakra?
I don't know. What came to me right now is like since I'm a reflector and then like if there are people that are not shy, I could easily match that energy. But if they have something deep within them that's like I can see it, like I feel it. And then sometimes I get confused, like that's myself, like that's me. But like, and then I'll be like, wait, but then if I'm happy right now, like how am I feeling this? Like it must not be my emotion because I'm not like attached to it, but it's just like I feel it. And then like sometimes I can confuse it. So with the shyness, like I really like it's uncomfortable to be around shy people because there's a lot of like shy people in my job that like are holding so much inside and then I can just feel it. And then like to the point where sometimes if it's like that much density, like I can shake or my body will twitch and then I'm always like, okay, it's time to leave, it's time to leave the scene, go into the bathroom, take a deep breath. Like I always take bathroom like breaks a lot at work.
So your body's already giving you the cues when it's time to go clear your energy.
Yes. But
Okay.
I want to get to a spot where I don't have to like do those clearings where I can just like it's natural or it passes through.
Well, does I mean your higher self's telling you that you need to meditate, but
Hmm.
you're saying that you also want to play with the boundaries of it a little bit and not meditate to see how far you can push
I
it.
know it's weird. It's very weird. It's very weird. Like this energy of like I don't pushing yourself or going like taking the hard routes, the hard way there. Like I like to go the hard route in life. That just came to me. Like I like testing myself. But I want to like, yes, like definitely like meditate more. And then those thoughts that come in that, oh, don't do this, wait. Like I get a little confused. Like, is that like intrusive thoughts or like
Is
should
that
I just
ego?
go with the flow?
Yeah, let's ask your higher self. Is that ego talking, those thoughts that come in?
A feeling of no, even though it can be like confusing to like other people, but like I'm on my own path and things come to me. And like I have my own unique way of like connecting. Like I love tarot cards, I love oracle cards, but like I don't do the traditional like layout. Like I like have the intention in my head, like what I want it to be. And then yes, I love like experimenting, doing things my way. It's I don't know. And then I can feel confused about that. Like, am I like setting myself up with that? Like, I don't know, that destructive mentality, if it's destructive.
Well, let's ask your
Um,
higher self. Is that a way that they communicate in this and your guides communicate with you is through those tools?
yes, I don't know. They're saying, I don't know, I feel no, but like, I feel like kind of like self conscious to say that. Like, people would look at me like, oh, and you need to meditate. Like, I don't know. Or maybe yeah. What can you guys get from that? Because I'm kind of like iffy on it.
So they're saying that your soul is like you're very tied to the element of water. So that's why you're very flowy. So you're very tied to the element of water and you're also your one of your superpowers in this lifetime is your sacral, which is also like keeping you in this flow state. Plus, you have a pretty feminine soul. That's why you came in as a man in this lifetime to help keep you
Hmm.
balanced. So it's like every you have more of that flowing energy. So they're saying that like meditation would be good for you just until you train your mind, just to like kind of learn how to still those thoughts. Um, just until like you work with your mind more. But just like your natural state of being is more flowy than most people.
I know, and I can be like, other people can look at that and say, like, you're so on order with yourself. You just like, I don't know, like, because I don't have a calendar. Like, I don't, for me, that like, I don't know, like making a calendar and having all these dates of like what I need to do, what I need, this is what I have to do, this is what I do. Because if I do that, like, until that date comes up, I'll just be thinking about that date. And then I just like the flowy, like, going with the flow, all things come at the right time, like, everything is divine. And other people might not see that, but like, I feel it and I know it.
Well, isn't that just being authentic to who you are?
Yes.
Okay. So,
But I definitely need to meditate more. In my head, I just been getting like silent meditation retreat for a while. Like I feel like that would help me.
so we're going to ask your guides too in your higher self to lead you to the perfect silent meditation retreat that they have in mind for you that in your, you know, whether it be like an ad that pops up or just like someone talking to you, we just ask that they send that to you so you know that clear sign of which
Hmm.
one they want you to go to. Or if they want you to just do one as solo, like go take yourself out for a weekend, in the woods, like just however they can relay it to you so that you can get the best one. Does
Hmm.
anything come up right now?
As soon as you said that, like, oh, so can you repeat it? I'm sorry. I don't know. It just, oh my goodness, kind of lost that.
It's okay. Just if they have an idea of what type of silent meditation retreat that they would like you to go to.
One where like it's black, like where I can still my mind and then just be with myself the whole time.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know if that's just like my ego saying that or but yeah, like I feel um definitely like a silent meditation, just like quietness, no distractions, where I can just fully like explore myself to like the fullest. So that water energy, we're like taking it slow, just going with the flow, but like in
Mm.
that like that sacred like protective space where there's no distractions. Because like I cherish solitude so much, but in this environment, I need to, well, I need like an environment where I can like my solitude would be from like my spiritual like highest like development. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I don't know if there's anything else that like Ceirra could say.
No, they're just really showing me. So it's not even so much meditation. It's like working with your chakras because okay, so what's happening? So I can like it's like I'm looking at your blueprint right now and how you said like you feel like there's just stuck energy in your heart. So since your throat is like completely closed off, because I think the feeling that like they're telling me, it's like since you've been a reflector, it's been so intense for you your entire life. So like you've just kind of shut down your voice and you're kind of
Yes.
confused on like how to express yourself since you are a reflector. So your throat does feel really closed, but that's like why it's coming to your attention is because you are at this point where you're ready to work with that more. And then they're also saying that like your lower chakras, you're holding some of that emotion at there too. So your heart energy, since your heart is so open and radiating, it has nowhere to go. So they're saying it's so important for you to like work with your chakras and get into your body more so that you can flow your energy through your body. And like once you open your chakras, like you'll feel it immediately. Like you'll just be able to like you'll feel even more like in flow with the universe.
Hmm. And early on my spiritual like journey, like I know this is like a little bit sad, but like there was a spiritual teacher who I was really drawn to, but like he was gravitated towards the darker aspects of it. But his like look like take on it was you need to like go into the darkness to bring it to light. And for some reason he said that the chakras are a trap set by like extra dimensionals and like that I need to not work on that, but just like let the energy flow like within. And so I've kept that like fear of the chakras with me. Yeah, I really wish I didn't have like a teacher early on who like put that like fear into the chakras. So that's what I thought of right now.
What do you feel like the lesson was there in that um,
Um,
relationship?
Trust like my gut feeling or just like the energies within, and that's sort of what led me to like explore the chakras. Like I'm like, no, this is not what it's like. No, there's something to the chakras, and I need to work with it, and not like push them away or just yeah, just work with them, not shut them down.
And now that you've kind of learned that lesson and kind of been more empowered to work with the chakras, like, can you go back and look at that moment and that interaction with that teacher as not a sad moment, but a teaching moment?
What can you guys? What can my guides say? I'm kind of having like hard making that connection or like discerning.
They're just saying, yeah, just get into your body more. They're showing me that you can transmute energy. Um, it's actually like kind of really cool what they're showing me. It's like you bring up like the the darkness out of others and you can like automatically transmute it, but you have to have your energy freely flowing through your chakras and then you really work on protecting your energy and creating boundaries with other people because you're also very empathic. So it's like you're reflect right now, you're like reflecting other people and then you're just absorbing it. And they're saying
Mm,
that you have to learn how to like radiate your own light outwards so that these emotions don't just get absorbed into your energy field. So you'll start feeling like a lot less you'll start feeling a lot less overwhelmed when you're in crowds and when you're at work and things like that once you start working with your chakras. And they're just saying like there's really nothing to fear around it. Um and your heart is already wide open. And if you open your chakras from a place of love, then it just opens you up to more love.
mhm. I definitely feel that deep within. Yeah, energy with the heart, and then yes, I feel that.
Is there anything else that's coming up for you right now?
I need to still my analytical mind, work with that definitely. And it's interesting because as a child, like blue was my favorite color. But then as growing up, like when I got into high school, middle school, I was obsessed with orange. I even painted my room that. And then I feel like I was connected like with my sacral energy, like that orange energy, right? Um, and then I kind of like gravitated back to the blue color. I don't know why I'm seeing that.
What is as you feel the difference between like the orange and the blue color, what does the blue color feel like it embodies?
The blue, like I feel it embodies like the soul, like the undoctrinated, like undistorted soul just flowing freely, or like the feminine aspect. Um, could you repeat the question again?
Yeah. So now that we've talked about what the blue energy, like the blue light embodies, let's talk about what when you tap into the orange energy, what does that feel like to you? What does that embody?
It's the force, like the creative force. I could say the I don't know why I got masculine energy. Like it's a creative force. It's like the energy that's putting me out there. Like yes, I have all my ideas, my feelings inside, but the orange is like I'm using my sacral to like put out like my ideas, but I need to like plan and like put the action like so I can like reap the benefits. Is what I'm getting right now.
Yeah. So when those colors come up for you, is that to help you kind of understand what you're needing more of at the time?
Yeah, so now thinking about that, like it makes sense. Like the blue is that feminine, and then like I guess I kind of lost touch with that orange energy. It's just why like I don't speak my truth because I'm so full of just creation. Like I want to share like what I want to make. I want to share what I like what I'm writing about, and like yeah, there's just so much there, and I need just like I need to put the action behind it so I can just like work on it, and then like is there anything like my higher self can like interpretate that better, or I don't know if I said it like, but yeah, sorry.
No, you're doing a beautiful job channeling the information, actually.
And yeah, I'm glad to hear that because I feel like I can do this, but it's just the doubt, like the second guessing, like you said, Carrie. Yeah.
Yeah, you're relaxing into it now and you're actually channeling more focused right now. It's more of a focused channeling. You can feel it. So you're doing a great job and you I can hear you can do this. You just gotta not be in the driver's seat and just allow it to flow. Be that water, that flow, that energy.
Mm, yeah. For some reason, like I feel like if I like am like if I completely embody that like feminine flowing energy, like the stuff that I want manifest won't come, like balance between those two. But and then I feel like I am balanced between masculine and feminine, like with the Akashic record reading with Ceirra, like she made that well clear. I don't know, like I don't know what it is that I'm trying to like express.
Well, when these different lights, like when the blue and orange come up for you, like, is it giving you a way to see what you kind of need to balance on more? Like if the orange energy comes up, does that showing you a way,
Or
like
yeah, orange is like the creative force. Yeah.
when it comes up, is that showing you need to tap into that energy a little more to be in the balance and the flow?
What came to me was like don't lose that orange energy, like always keep it in mind because like all this stuff like is like it's already like pre-planned, like everything that we all want in like, our lives. Just set our conscious intention, like the light of our conscious awareness is what creates like the reality.
Beautiful.
And then I just lost the question.
You answered it.
um oh, okay, good.
Yeah. Sierra,
That's
do we want to go?
beautiful.
It is beautiful. I mean, you're channeling, you're getting the information, you lose the question because you've already answered the question. Doesn't need to be
Okay.
there. But Sierra, do you want to go through the blueprint at all right now?
Yeah, let's go through it and then we'll ask his final questions. Okay, so Raymond, if this gets intense for you at any moment, please let me know because I know that you're very clairsentient.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay, beautiful. So I'm just gonna start. Your crown looks really good. Your third eye is open. I kind of explained these to you already. It's just like practicing your spiritual gifts, but they're
Hmm.
definitely coming in. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open and activate your throat chakra a little bit more. Just so that we can try and get that energy flowing up from your heart. So all that energy has a place to go. So I'll start there. So adia tu aki aku aki adu adia adia du atu aki aku aki. Raymond, is there a lifetime that they want to show you here? Like a past life that you might be holding on to?
I don't know why, but like I just got like I don't know, the movie Signs came to me, like you know the alien movie where they tried to like make the aliens seem like negative. But I don't know, like when you were doing your light language, I kind of like the aliens spoke like the main characters like they had a baby monitor and then like the I guess the extra dimensional or the alien like took the other one and then it would make sounds and then I take those sounds as like light language. Like I don't know, I feel like I should just like yeah, for some reason that movie just came to my mind and like that's like light language and they're like showing it to like people in their faces. That was like a weird like okay, I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, I never
Um
thought about that. That is light language, and it's almost like they were trying to share light language in a scary way.
yeah, yeah, because like I got the feeling like watching that with my nana and stuff. Like we used to watch that in the past. Like I don't know, like I just got light language from that.
So let's just ask your higher self. So why did they show you this scene while I was doing that?
I don't know. I don't know if it's connected to Procyon. I don't know. But Procyon just came to mind. Like connect more with that, and then
Yeah, so let's ask them. So, what are you holding on to from Procyon within your throat chakra?
I don't know, maybe I could have done something more with the draconian wars or something. Like I could have done something to help, and then maybe I felt shut down. I don't know if I'm interpreting the right way, but and then I carried that to Procyon, and then I'm not sure. Let me sit with that.
So, do you feel like this is something that you've carried with you through lifetimes and lifetimes? Because I know we discussed this during your Akashic record reading of like you were there and you saw, like you watched it happen when Draco literally just destroyed Lyra. And so,
Hmm.
is this something that you've been carrying over and over and over?
Definitely like that, like flight, like I definitely got easy, like started easily and stuff. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm iffy about like the throat chakra connection because I feel like I've definitely like spoke my truth deep in the past. Like it could be like something, I don't know.
Let's
What
just
can my
ask the
higher
higher
self say?
self. Yeah, let's just ask the higher
Yeah.
self, like, what needs to be healed from this?
What are you guys getting for this question? I'm kind of having a hard time connecting with that one.
Yeah, so let's just ask them, what are you holding on to from the past life? Like right in between, like going from Lyra to Procyon. What are you still holding on to?
So like was my journey from Lyra to Procyon like my like was that like when I like took on like some of the Syrian like attributes?
No, so it's more like Lyra was destroyed, so you're forced to leave Lyra to Procyon.
Hmm.
Procyon was more of like more kind of a human experience, but that's when you really started getting more involved with like the Galactic Federation, and then you went to
Hmm. Yeah.
Sirius.
Hmm. Um, I might have to sit with that one a little bit.
Yeah, and they're saying too, like, uh, I think it's more so with the attachment, like, uh, being aware of your attachments and just learning that it's okay to let go.
Yeah, because I could be super aware of my attachments, but like the nicotine one.
Yeah, they're saying like it's okay to let go. And one of your biggest lessons, like in this life, is like learning everyone's on their own journey and learning how to let go.
Definitely, I feel that because I could be like a little bit too aggressive with like you shouldn't be doing this. This is bad for you and stuff like with other people, like especially my boyfriend. Like he's on his own journey. It's interesting because he opened up about me about like his clear abilities that he didn't understand and then connected it to like spirituality.
So, Raymond, what can you do to start letting go of these attachments?
Um, Speaking with my boyfriend and like letting go of the attachments like together, like in a way where it's both of us.
So, mostly like communicating the way that you're feeling.
Yes.
Ooh, even when you said that, I felt the throat chakra like release a lot, just being aware of that.
So
Okay,
like
so I'm gonna move down into your heart. Your heart is amazing. There's so much love within your heart. Um, it's almost like your heart is like this beautiful, perfect, divine heart blueprint. Like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like it's lighting up the rest of the universe. So that is the coolest thing.
I've definitely felt that, but like I was like, I can't feel that way. That'd be egotistical to be like my heart's lighting up the universe. Like,
No, it really is. It is like the coolest thing ever. And then you also really hold like they're showing me like dolphins and whales in your heart or like sea life. is in your heart too. Like you love animals that flow and understand the way that you flow.
Yes. I love dogs too.
Yeah, so I
That's
don't
why
really,
like that's why they call it the dog star, right?
yes, absolutely.
Serious.
And you know it's funny, Procyon is Canis Major. It's like the small dog.
Mm.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go down to the solar plexus. I'm gonna do the solar plexus, sacral, and root all at the same time. Um, there is like some emotions here that need to be released, but I'm just gonna really try to like work on that channel just to get your energy like freely flowing up and through your body. You could even put your hands back on your sacral if you want, just to connect with it and just send it so much love while I do this. Adia dia dia tua 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 ua 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 shroom 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 atia tia tia tuka dika akia kia kia kua kia akia kia kua kia kia tua dia 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 tua akia kia kua kia 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 kua kia 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 aku aku kia 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 aku 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 kia 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 aku 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 kia 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 kia. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Your throat is still very dense though. And I think that it's just really because it's been shut down for so long from
Mhm.
you having to reflect everyone else's energies. So that
Thank you
might be the
for
last
like yeah, yeah, yeah.
that might be like the last chakra to open for you, but it is really powerful. Yeah, so they just showed me a picture of you like singing in the Egyptian mystery schools. So do you think that that is a talent that you could bring into this life?
Oh my God, I just almost got goosebumps. So
Mhm.
speaking of the throat chakra, like sometimes like I like to sing, but it's just like gibberish.
Or is it?
Or is it? Yeah, I thought, is it light language or is light language just like speaking? So like that's why I didn't
Light
know.
language is anything. It's like any expression of your soul through your voice.
Hmm. And then when I like explored like the singing with my voice, like I really felt that deep connection to like with Matthias because like the way he sang that like Atlantis song, like I loved it.
Oh my gosh, me too. I think everyone felt that in their heart. Okay, yeah, so I mean the rest of your energy body looks really good. I would just it's mostly your throat. Your
Mhm.
energy is definitely flowing. Like, does the flow of your energy feel better now?
Yes,
Okay,
because
amazing.
I can like voice like what how I felt inside, and it definitely like the density is like a lot of it's like released. I still feel a little bit, and then definitely gonna take work on that. But I feel this like it's just always great to like speak your truth.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're saying like you can work with your voice, like to get this density out of your throat. They're saying like you can hum during the day and sing more. They really want you to use your voice right now.
Hmm.
Now, now that I'm going to ask one more question and kind of try to get you a little more clarity today. I want to ask your higher self. Can you let your higher self come in? Can you let your higher self come and speak through you?
Yes, I will. I will attempt that.
Okay. So all that you have to do is just relax and allow the higher self to just use your voice to answer the questions. And you just when you feel them come in, you just start speaking and they're going to come through you. So can I call in the higher self right now to come talk with us?
My highest self.
Yes.
My highest self. I invite thee into this session right now to speak through me.
All right. So when your higher self is here, if they can just say that they're here.
I just got I'm here right away.
Okay. All right. So you can translate too. That works. All right. So thank you. Welcome. We appreciate you coming and help us with this connection. Can you help Raymond understand his soul family, the connections that he's had with them? If there, you can send him any visuals or names of who his soul family is.
Krishna for sure. That's the first one that came out.
Okay.
Um, Rama. I've been thinking about the name Ra and Ma together. I confuse that with my own, but that's definitely like something.
Okay.
And I got for Ra as like the sun, Ma, feminine, the moon. Um, Let me sit with that for a second. Anything else?
Is there anyone in this lifetime that is his part of his soul family? You're doing a great job of allowing the higher self to come through. So just
Good.
keep on just letting the first thing that they give you come through.
So for the question, is it for like people in this current incarnation that like are from my previous, or
No,
just like
I'm just asking for if they can show you, your higher self can show you anyone in
mm,
this current incarnation that is a part of your soul family.
mm, definitely my dog, Fiona.
Mhm.
And we recently got a new dog because the last one died. Her name is Princess Leia. We named her after Star Wars. And then she left, and that was really sad. But we welcomed a new dog. Her name is Millie, and I felt this deep connection with her. So, and I call her my little dog star. That was just like intuitively. I'm not sure like the deeper message like behind that. Yes, she's my little dog star. I love her so much.
Yeah, so let's just ask them. So, why does your soul family like to come and support you as your pets?
I feel because it's easier, less density to deal with. Because like they're just coming in, carrying that unconditional love frequency, and just like they're they're a dog, and all they can think about is love and what can they
Mm.
do and explore.
So, it's beautiful how close you are with your mom. What is your relationship to your mom?
I love my mom so, 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 so much. Like ever since I was a child, I've always been deeply connected with her. But then like I was like really, really, really deeply connected with her and then my aunt, both of them. And then growing up, like my aunt, I became more close with her because I would always sleep over there and we would always watch Charm together, like my favorite show, like our favorite show. And she would like, yeah, like set my foundation for astrology and getting interested in that. And then as soon as like I learned about astrology and like the basic fundamentals of like occultism, spirituality, like I stayed with my mom more. And then I think I'm going off train of like I lost my train of thought. um
So, are either of them connected to your soul family?
I feel yes, both of them are.
Mm.
And my aunt is such an old soul. She's a life path 33.
That's
And
amazing.
that explains like my deep connection with her, like spiritually. Yes, and like our family's the same, like our incarnation family. It's like we need to learn how to like speak our truth. Like we our heart is open and like we can get taken advantage of and yeah, really working with the throat and just like learning how to balance the heart and the throat. I don't know. That just came to me.
So since it's family, the more you're able to become in balance with your own heart and throat, will that help your mom and your aunt become in
Yes,
balance? Okay. And what more can I share with you about that?
because like I have this deep knowing within me as like because we're all connected. One soul in a like a like a whole entire family. Like each change, like it affects the rest. Like if I work on a trauma, like if you work on trauma work, like that's healing like the past because like we're all connected by blood, by like energy resonance. Yes.
Love that. So, are there any final messages that your higher self or your soul family that's up there, or your guides, anything you want to feel that wants to come through for you?
Um, that do not worry, that like the ascension like is fine, everything will be fine, and that like the fear about it could be a fear mongering mechanism. Had to clear my throat real quick. um,
Don't hold back.
yeah, that everything is okay. If you go with the flow of evolution, all your needs will be met. Speak your highest truth, like Raymond is aiming towards, and he will embody that, and that will have an effect on the universe. Just like the whole taking your own power back. Yeah.
Love that. Love that. We just want to really, you've done a magnificent job today. And we just want to thank everyone that came in, your guides, the angelics, your higher self, just for coming in and really helping us today, and showing Raymond that he is a powerful channel and he is able to get this information on his own. And just to empower him that in his day-to-day life to work with his uh, throat chakra and his heart to become more in balance with the sacral, and just to help his family too. So we appreciate all of that. And you can begin to stretch and move and open your eyes when you are ready. Welcome back, my friend.
Yes, I got a ringing in my left ear. I always like to incorporate the left ear with my soul, my subconscious, and then my right with like my galactic family and like, external beings of the highest like intention. And then I really like heard like a ringing in my ears. You said that. And then
Mm,
yeah, and definitely this really helped, and I'm so glad to be on here with you guys to like do my first channeling with like other people there and work through like, the second guessing. And I'm really happy. I'm so happy. You have no idea.
love that. My heart's happy too.
Thank you. And Carrie, I feel like I've known you forever for some reason. And
Well,
Ceirra as
I'm
well.
like, we'll explore that in future sessions.
This is so surreal. Like 2 weeks ago, like I was just like doing my own thing. And here I am now.
All right. Well, as you're moving around and open your eyes when you're ready to sit up,
Yes.
let us know. Don't feel rushed.
Ooh, ooh, okay. My body is a little like
Yeah,
woozy.
you're still in the quantum realm, so just it's gonna take a second.
Yes. And something I did notice, like what I need to work on is like I'm always in my head sometimes, like a lot of the time. So I need to work on like getting in my body and being grounded for sure.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit dizzy right now. Sorry.
Once you're in the quantum, can you understand when they say time doesn't exist?
Of course, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that was the one time when like doing channelings was for me when I was able to be like, oh yeah, time does not exist. Because when you go, you like pop back and you're like, whoa, what reality did I just step into?
Like,
What
yeah,
timeline
I
did I
was
just
putting
jump
so
onto?
much expectations behind it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna like see something out of like a movie scene or like, but it's just all like being and like your soul and like you. It's just like it's nothing new. It's something you've always felt, but like you may have like like society trained us to kind of be distorted on like our gifts, and it's just like really interesting. It's amazing to like finally like connect with that. And then like I feel energy right here, and it's just so like speaking your truth like is the cure.
I love it. I love it. And look how centered you are now. Your
I
energy
know,
is just
thank
like,
you.
I know he looks like he's like glowing. It's amazing.
uh-huh. That is
All right.
empowerment, my friend. You have found it. Oh.
You know what else is really cool, Carrie? It's cool that we just did that channeling. It was yesterday or the day before for the Syrians about speaking your truth. And it's like it was prepping us for this.
And when
Yeah.
I saw that, like I knew that I had that feeling as well.
Oh my God, you're glowing. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Oh my God, I don't do this a lot. I'm just like an introvert, you know.
So the other really cool thing at the beginning when Carrie called in all of like the guides and the angels, I almost like started crying. I felt like this overwhelming amount of love, and I just felt like dolphins and whales and like all of these beings from Sirius, and then I felt all of the Octurians, and it was like
Yeah,
kind of overwhelming at first.
I've been like discovering my like I don't know. I'm like drawn to the Arcturians, probably because like Thoth and like no Amun Ra, right?
Both, yeah.
It's really amazing.
Aw. You have a beautiful gift, well, your gifts that you were here to master on earth. So like you were like they were saying like you like to kind of not meditate because you're like, oh, I want to do it the hard way of figuring out how to be a reflector. But they're saying, well, if you meditate, it'll help you to be more like feel more grounded in the energies as being a reflector. But you have to make that conscious decision
Yes.
and realize that you're not the victim to either one, basically. So if you're making the conscious decision to play with it, that's fine. But realize it's not going to be as easy, and you're going to have to take lots of bathroom breaks to ground that energy. But if you make the
Yes.
decision to meditate and ground that energy, you're going to be more authentic as a reflector. So you have to make a decision.
Yes. And right now I feel so like balanced with myself right now. Like that was so healing. And I thank you guys so much. And like, yes. I
That was
wouldn't
the
say I
other
put myself like the victim. I would never call myself the victim because I don't know. It's just a deep knowing. Like I'm not the victim. Like I'm the creator of my own reality, right?
That was just my own words, my own
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
interpretation.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Raymond, when you went into the quantum realm, did that feel like home for you?
Of 100%.
I felt that for you.
Yeah, it was definitely like a surreal experience, and definitely. I feel like I've had like so many like lifetimes like that's not like incarnate on a physical body, and then sometimes like I can forget to breathe. I don't know. Like I can just like be doing my writing, and then I won't be breathing for a whole minute. I'm like, whoa, you need to catch a breath.
Yeah, I got that feeling too. Like when we were in the quantum together, it felt like you were home there. That's probably also why you're very flowy with everything.
Oh, he has dolphins behind him.
I know. You just noticed?
Yes.
And I love your background too, both of yours.
Um, she taught me how to do a background like a week ago.
I know when I was on my first one, I was so unprepared. So it's like she was like, "Oh, we don't have to show the video, like just the audio." And I'm like, "Okay, great."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anything else that you just found like surprising?
yeah, just the expectation. Don't like all the expectations. Like it's nothing like expected to be. Like it's just simple. It's easy. It's way easier than I thought.
Did you feel did you feel like it was easier to do it with me and Carrie with you? Or do you think it would have been the same if it was like just you and Carrie?
I feel like it was, I don't know, the same because like I was so comfortable with both of your presence there. Like it really helped.
Amazing. Well, thank you for doing this for us today.
Thank you so much for helping
Thank
me.
you.
And the light language, I love that. And I felt that.
And we're
Yeah,
here for you. We're here for you. We're cheering you on. And if you need anything, you reach out to either one of us. Okay, honey?
Of course. Thank
Okay.
you.
all right. Bye.